morning and welcome. You're watching the CommexFX Daily Outlook for Tuesday, December 9th. The euro rose 0.24% against the US dollar and closed at 1.2317 after the eurozone's Sentix investor confidence improved to minus 2.5 in December, marking its highest level in 4 months, higher than market expectations of a rise to minus 9.0. In other economic news, the seasonally adjusted German industrial production advanced 0.2% on a monthly basis in October, lower than market forecasts to climb 0.4%. Separately, the ECB's Governing Council member Edward Nowotny opened that there was a high probability that the region's inflation growth would further slow down in the first quarter of the next year. Meanwhile, the OECD noted that the growth in the eurozone would further slow down and the region was at risk of sliding back into contraction. The pair is expected to find support at 1.2246 and the fall-through could take it to the next support level of 1.2198. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.2343 and the rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.2393. Trading trends in the euro today are expected to be determined by Germany's trade balance data, scheduled in a few hours. The British pound rose 0.58% against the US dollar and closed at 1.5656 after the Lloyd's Employment Confidence Index in the UK rose to 1.0 in November. Earlier today, the BRC showed that Britain's retail sales across the sectors rose 0.9% on an annual basis in November, while markets were expecting it to advance 0.8%. The pair is expected to find support at 1.5554 and the fall-through could take it to the next support level of 1.5477. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.5694 and the rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.5757. Trading trends in the pound today are expected to be determined by the UK's industrial as well as manufacturing production data, scheduled in a few hours. The US dollar weakened 0.96% against the Japanese yen and closed at 120.60. Overnight data showed that Japan's M3 money supply recorded a rise of 2.9% on an annual basis in November, higher than market expectations for a rise of 2.6%. The pair is expected to find support at 119.83 and the fall-through could take it to the next support level of 119.31. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 121.24 and the rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 122.14. Meanwhile, investors await Japan's BSI Large Manufacturing Index data, scheduled overnight. The Australian dollar traded a tad higher against the US dollar to close at 0.8301. Early morning data indicated that Australia's business confidence index eased to a level of 1.0 in November, compared to a revised reading of 5.0 recorded in the preceding month, while business conditions index fell to 5.0 in November. Furthermore, the National Australia Bank forecasted that the Reserve Bank of Australia would further slash its key interest rate and that the Aussie would further slide down, citing persistent fall in commodity prices along the negative economic impact of slumping mining investment in the country. The pair is expected to find support at 0.8199 and a fall-through could take it to the next support level of 0.8165. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 0.8293 and a rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 0.8352. Looking ahead, investors await Australia's Westpac Consumer Confidence Index data, scheduled overnight. Gold prices traded higher by 1.36% against the US dollar at $1203.80 per ounce, amid a broad weakening in the greenback coupled with a decline in global equity markets. Yesterday, the SPDR Gold Trust reported that its gold holdings contracted for the first time since November 28th. The pair is expected to find support at 1192.43 and the fall-through could take it to the next support level of 1183.06. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1210.23 and the rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 1218.66. CommexFX is now offering a new application. Download the brand new CommexFX TradeMate app right now and receive daily market predictions, suggested market directions and trade-on, highlighted best trading options and more, covering a wide range of markets, including energy, metals, indices and forex, among others. Trade easily, trade successfully. For more information on CommexFX Trade App Mate, kindly visit our main website www.commexfx.com. Stay in the know by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter and Instagram, circling us on Google+, and of course, subscribing to our YouTube channel. Have a great trading day!